programming to give up. They're trying to diversify. That is for sure. I've been saying
Yeah.
that for a year here, that they're trying to slow down Housewives and diversify. I mean, yeah, and I'm not so sure it's going to go away, but I mean, what you're saying is like, yeah, I mean, this is the job. I agree with Paul. Like, it is the job. Like, you will, like, if someone said, here, sign on the dotted line for a reality, it's like, that's it. Like, my life, it's not ruined, but go dig, go talk about me. It's like you'll be in embarrassing situations. Like that is the job. It
Yes.
will, everything, you have to just be ready to roll with it
You
and
have to,
not
because when you sign these
care.
contracts, you don't control the narrative. They can
And
It's
say
you
whatever
never
they want
will.
and
it's
do.
60 pages of things that you can't even like what are you
You've
going to
seen those
change?
contracts.
Which part do you change?
You want to change it, they say go scratch.
When they did our pilot for Bravo many, many years ago, Designer Family, it was a 62 page
Something.
contract.
And it's not even remotely in your favor. And yeah,
No,
that's
but it's not against you either.
No,
It's just you have to be ready to know that you have to be your authentic self.
correct.
And as long as you're
Because if
your
not, they're going to expose
authentic,
it.
yeah, if it's not anybody that's going to expose it, the public does deep dives on you, and next thing you know,
correct.
it starts.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to deal with it, and you don't, some people live life like Gage and Scott.
Oh God, we're going back to them.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
tell us why. Te-
they're
Tell us why.
well, because they're not putting themselves out there in the real sense of what the reality is. They're behind a shield and they feel like they're protected because, oh, well, I can show them what I need people to see,
Well, that's
which is
controlling your narrative.
which is the Instagram,
Yeah.
the Facebook, all that fake stuff.
Right.
And then
All
they,
that fake stuff.
and then when you sign up to be on a reality show or any show, and if you're not portraying a character or portraying a character that's been written for you to be able to be a part of the dialogue of the show, then it's you. And if it's you, you can't hide. You may be able to hide for 30 seconds, but after that,
It comes out.
Yeah, but
it
I
comes
mean,
out.
okay, we've done so many reality shows. We've done reality, and we did a show for NBC, and they do background checks. They get your Instagram, your
They do
passwords,
psychic
Apparently, yeah, but
passwords for your
apparently
Twitter,
not good enough,
your
or they're
Facebook,
finding
all of it.
these. But like,
All
look at all the people, like even Jen Shaw, and like, I mean, there are people that are getting on. I mean, granted, that wasn't really a known fact, but I don't know. Like, people do slip by all of it. Bachelor, Survivor, there's all controversies, and also it's like, do these networks find stuff and say, "Ooh, this is interesting," but I mean, what the hell do we care? Just we're
No,
bring,
I don't think
or they
I
just don't find it. They're both problematic.
no, but I don't think any network's going to put themselves in a predicament like this where they want to cancel
Right.
shows that they've
Yeah,
invested so much money in.
true.
And here's the thing, forget the
True.
network side. What about the fan side? The people that are now committed and dedicated in these people's lives and are going on a journey, rooting for them and wanting the best to see them come out at the other end with whatever it is that they're going through.
But here's the thing: why didn't they just show the picture on the air?
Well,
Put an end to it.
Maybe they can't.
they'd have to black out a bunch of. Look,
Okay.
I
Is it
personally
her
think,
or not? I mean, she's claiming it's not her, right? That's the whole thing is she's claiming she is not the one in the picture. So
which
shoot.
is a really interesting claim for a lawsuit. It makes your case really strong. That is defamation. It's not me. They're saying
But
I
what
did this.
happens? But
The
what happens after they investigate? Then it is her. Do they sue her for 20 million?
I
Well, the
mean,
weird thing is Bravo conducted an investigation at, so they say, at the end of which they let Kenya go and kept her. So that's where it's like she's claiming Bravo knew it wasn't her based on their investigation. She wasn't there. When these pictures were shown, she physically wasn't there. So she's saying the pictures were shown, Kenya's gone. She said, "Can I see the pictures?"
right.
And they said, "No, no, no. settle down, girl. You've 60,000, you have a contract. Go, you got your $60,000. That's enough to, wipe your asshole with. And go sit down and you're not seeing nothing. Shut the fuck up. Get back to work. So she's claiming she asked to see them. They did not, and that they knew it wasn't her, but they used this for an interesting season
For
and let the
sure.
whole world think it was her when
Yeah.
they knew, Bravo, that it wasn't. Now that is an interesting claim.
That's a new one.
Everyone thinks she's a moron and
Yeah.
and low rent, and this is turning into like love and hip hop. Not my words. The whole country says this, and yet don't count out Brit Eady. She's just like you say. Gage knows what he's doing, according to you guys, and he's got a plan. And when he saw that Scott, when he was picking up Monroe, he said, "Let me do a Google search. Trust fund, baby. This is my new target right here before my very eyes." Don't count out Brit Eady, everyone that says dumb, this, that. She might listen, either she is dumb and she just got a great lawyer, or
Uh,
Miss Eady, sometimes the ones you think are not the smart ones, they got a plan always, my friends.
but here's the other thing. It saddens me that people, when they sign up for things that, you just want to have fun with your friends, you're really there to be able to showcase a specific idea or
I think
something.
so, Paul.
It's
Right. These are your rose-colored glasses. There's no fucking friends. There's no nothing. She
They are
wants,
there to make money and pitch their stuff and it's
yes.
the brand. That is
And
why they go on the Housewives. That is
and
the
be
other
famous.
reason.
Correct.
No other reason.
well, what
Some
is
of them need
let
the
me ask you
money.
this.
They don't even care if they're friends.
What
I'm
is
sorry.
what does the public say then? Like half
Well,
of them are on one side, half of them are on the other side, as an example.
well, look, a lot of people are saying enough is enough. Like, Andy, there's all these lawsuits. It's Andy's no good. It's time. Bravo's corrupt and this and that. But a lot of people hate her because Kenya's gone. Listen, I've been saying here now, I'm not saying every lawsuit needs to be won. I think Brits looks pretty good without knowing all the details, but I think Kenya can sue. I think Kenya Moore can sue for wrongful termination. One person was let go, the other one was kept. Now, I don't
Right.
need to get into more specifics, but then you could factor in the one that was kept is 37. The one that was gone is 50 something. The one that was kept makes 60,000. The one that's gone probably made 1.5 million.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just
Been
giving
for
you
a
a
long
few
time.
facts.
Yeah, yeah.
So, where is Kenya Moore with all of her? I mean, I'm not so
Is she going
sure.
on the traders? Is Kenya going on the traders? No.
No, I
Not right.
no, she's not. Portia's going,
Portia,
Candace
Portia.
Dillard. I personally think that Kenya won't be back anytime soon for anything while this lawsuit's going on. I don't think they're touching Kenya. So I think Kenya is in that, like, what's the word? Like how can I put this nicely? Like Brandy Glanville kept her mouth shut for a really long time until she realized, oh shit, Caroline is suing because of me. The network will never touch me again. Now, said that after 1 second, but sometimes the 5 stages of grief, it takes someone longer. So once Brandy realized, like, I'm done, like
Yeah.
my calls, hello, number has been disconnected, click. Once Brandy realized this, that's when she started speaking out against the network. I believe that Kenya is not shy of a lawsuit. I believe Kenya is still in this ambiguous. She believes that maybe next season RHOA will say, come on back. Kenya, they are not bringing you back, sweetheart.
I don't think so.
Kenya's not
Well,
being used
remember,
anytime soon while a $20 million
But
lawsuit.
it
She
wasn't
lost.
it their choice to air all of this too? They didn't have to.
They did
They could
not
have
have to.
they could have cut this whole storyline out of
Correct.
this show.
Correct.
That was the decision they made.
Correct. Which only helps Brit Eady's case. Actually, they didn't need to show this, but that's also the arrogance of a network of like, you're the little worker bee, take your 60,000 again, go back. It's 37,000 after taxes, go back to your house. Yeah, if they didn't show this, there'd be no defamation claim
Right.
because there'd be no claim at all. There'd be no claim if they didn't show this. I believe I said this the minute they let Kenya go. Everyone was saying, why didn't they let Brit go? I said, I believe, and I will stand on this, I believe they would have let Brit go after this season. I think they kept her just to tell this story. And I think they had nothing else this season.
What else did they have for her?
Nothing. And I think the whole show, they
They had
needed
nothing for
something.
her. Yeah.
So I think they
So-
kept her, and I think they would have kicked her to
Was
the
there
curb.
was there